Yeah, it's going to be a great game, but in saying that, the Cowboys are coming off a really good game last week. I think we're all a little bit surprised of what they had to offer.
Their first game at home. Can they do what? 16-6 in round one. Kick-off to your Super Saturday on Fox League. Game 2, round 3, NRLW. And the pick-up by Hayley Maddock is secure. And what an opening run. Destiny Brill spots Brigginshaw. Now joining in Hayley Maddock. Kira Dibb tried to ride her into the turf unsuccessfully. And eventually she's held by Shelley Long. Last play here for the Broncos. The kick from Brigginshaw, asking questions along the ground. Toe to head. First try of the game goes to Tasman Gray. The kick from Ali Brigginshaw was awkward to say the least. Tasman Gray, cool head, the toe ahead, and she's on the end of it.
They looked like they knew what they were doing, who they were supposed to be running at. They worked those edges, which makes the middle players across the field have to run a little bit more. They have to run sideways a little bit more, and they just weren't able to get back for that kick. Smart kick from Ali Brigginshaw, but an even better chase from her teammates.
I think Hilda, look at this kick from Brigginshaw. Wasn't it awkward?
It was a very awkward kick, but as Semi said, it was a great chase by Tasman, and I think that's the key to the Brisbane Broncos this afternoon is, you know, we spoke a little bit earlier, I think if they can find her on that edge a little bit more, she is going to terrorise the Cowboys.
Ali Brigginshaw completes a dream start for the Broncos. They lead it with the offload. Back for Brill. Destiny Brill takes the line on, fends her way through, and is caught high again. This time, no whistle. Kira Dibb on thin ice there, through the middle. Denman. Brill Long brought numbers here, and heading towards the hole, it's Mele Hufunga. The big centre, Mele Hufunga, powered through. The first 2 tries go to the Broncos.
Was from Broughton to Mele, too strong, very hard to tell.
Brigginshaw to Clark. She finds the right post position. Brigginshaw again, dummying, Broughton through the hands, joining in, Maddock Long. Here's Hunt. The Broncos have a third. Tony Hunt scores her first NRLW try in her second season as a Bronco.
And they've just got heaps of time and space out there to hit the right players.
Yeah, I love the linking between Ali Brigginshaw and Gail Broughton. We've seen it just before this try happened. Gail Broughton made a little flick pass that looked dangerous from, but unfortunately Tasman Gray knocked that one on. But this looked really easy from them. They're making a lot of ground on this left-hand side of the field. I love watching Gail Broughton with the ball. So naturally skillful.
And the try scorer, Tony Hunt, celebrated a birthday yesterday. Here's a present 24 hours on one game.
Yeah, scrum in the middle.
Yep, that previous set, if they had kept the ball going and out to Jasmine Peters, I think there was points out there, so they need to try and look for Jasmine a little bit more.
Hookers over the
imbalance in the tackled in the opposition 20 stats. 11-3 in favour of Brisbane, but here's a chance for the Cowboys.
Seconds together. Emma, right in, thanks. Heads in, scrum clock off, 2 hands face square.
10 points sparked their game. Dibb, oh beautiful, running through untouched. Shelley Long off her halfback, Kira Dibb. That was training run stuff.
That was sensational. I'm just sitting here with my jaw on the ground. That was amazing. Again at training run, and hope for the best when it comes into game time. But it was Goldthorpe out the back that gave the illusion that that's where the ball was going to go from Kira Dibb. Nice flat line to Shelley. Easy peasy. They needed that one. There's only just over 13 minutes to go until half-time. So surely that'll instill some confidence in the Cowboys before a break.
And Kylie, Kira Dibb, who lays the try on, he has represented New South Wales, 19 and 22, but not this year. How's her game gone across the...
I feel Kira thrives in being in control and directing a team around the park.
And look at this goal kicking as well. She nails it first up. The blowtorch being applied to Brisbane's goal line defence. having a crack from close range. Now Dibb, grubbers and chases. Kira Dibb gets there just in time.
And this is what's happened to the Broncos in the last couple of rounds, I feel, especially round one.
Oh, hang on.
Decision under review, just checking grounding.
So the bunker has multiple angles at multiple speeds. What has Belinda Sharp found here?
In attempting to ground the ball, there is separation between the hands and the ball.
Belinda.
Where, Belinda?
All three of us said...
maybe there.
Never mind, Belinda, as you were.
Across the panel, I'm hearing ba-bum, ba-bum,
Thank you.
ba-bum.
Let's just stick to commentary, guys.
Wrong.
Keep us
Time
out of the
on. It's a
bunker.
knock.
It's been working for them. That's the way they head. Broughton for the time being. It's Lenarduzzi back to her 5'8". Gail Broughton beats 1, 2. Here's Maddock driving in. Melee Hufanga on the move. She's in again. How good is playing at Queensland Country Bank Stadium? Melee Hufanga.
Shrugging a couple of people off. Too hard to handle.
And I don't know whether it's a change by the coach. It looks like Gail's now playing on the right and Ali pushed out to the left. So,
Well, like you said in the previous try, Kylie, they seem to just be linking up really well this game.
Broughton out of rugby sevens. It ends up with Melee Hufanga herself. A rugby union background. Good to see NRLW attracting players from all codes and giving them a great sporting option.
Yeah, exactly right. It's great for Women's Rugby League that...
So I'll get through the best part of this complete set. Dibb back for Colroy. Manzelmann called by Talisha Harden, who angles her run back in behind the ruck. Wrapped up by Lenarduzzi. Manzelmann, a crush play! April Natapona! Good luck stopping April. She has thundered over underneath the crossbar, and look at the smile.
but you could see that they were setting up for that with Talisha taking it forward there, quick play the ball, and they were never going to stop this lady that close.
Jada Ferguson was waiting. Brianna Clark was waiting. They could see what was coming. But it's one thing to see it. It's another thing to stop it. And April Natapuna, the full...
Kira hit her back rower when it was probably the wrong option. I think they're playing more direct and getting to their points. And having someone like April hitting it short, no one's going to stop her.
So from right in front, Kira Dibb makes it a converted try the difference. April Natapuna, her try reward for last week's big game and a strong start today. It's the Broncos 18, North Queensland 12. We will break at Queensland Country Bank Stadium after the break. Lenarduzzi with the dummy in the middle of the ground, looked to go to Maddock. This is play on, picked up by the Brisbane fullback. And they can build a good attacking set here, like they did in the first half. They scored early. Do they do it again in the second? Brigginshaw collapses to ground as she picked up a problem there. Emma Manzelmann, the defender, something that Ali Brigginshaw didn't like.
Probably she copied her hairstyle, Matt.
Now Maddock and Melee Hufanga looking for a hat-trick. She got there. Melee Hufanga makes sure of it. I think she's grounded the ball twice. The centre with 1, 2, 3.
That left edge again.
With this play here, Chelsea Lenarduzzi loves an offload, always looking for an offload. And Hayley Maddock is obviously a teammate that knows that. They were lucky to get the ball back, and then, like you said, Kylie, attacked this left-hand side of their field again. It's worked for them in the first half. It's going to work for them again. Defensively, like, what do you think the Cowboys need to do here? They seem to be waiting a lot, don't they?
They do. They're hanging back, allowing them and giving them the space to be able to get there.
The Tongan Rugby International, the New Zealand Rugby League International, Ali Brigginshaw adds the extras. 24-12 sideline. Brent Tate, what a start after the break.
Just right. All good. Thanks.
So the tackle or the penalty is for the second attempt in the tackle, not a hair pull. We'd need to see a replay to know what happened there as Nursala goes very close. Jada Ferguson long, Gale Broughton, danger here. Hufanga has 4! Melee Hufanga! Brisbane just keep going left and Melee just keeps scoring.
You called it, you said this will not be the last.
It's the old drifter play. Once again involved, and as we spoke about earlier in the first half, I think, you know, Tassie hasn't had much footy in the first 2 games and they seem to be getting her a lot more, and it's resulting in Melee having now scored her 4th try for the day.
Yeah, they're doing all the hard work, but Gale Broughton is such a threat with the ball, and having Tasman Gray out just outside her as another ball runner is such a threat. I think that's why the Cowboys keep getting caught out on that. They've got threats both inside and outside of the playmaker.
And Hayley Maddock flirts with the sideline. Back through Broughton. Ferguson on to Clark. Only 10 metres out.
They'll go away from Melee and then they'll come back towards it.
This is Brigginshaw. Sazolka gets the ball on for Lauren Dam. The Broncos are in on the other side of the ground to which we expected. But Lauren Dam scores in back-to-back games.
Sazolka very dangerous with the ball, linking up with Ali Brigginshaw, and she's got that tempo down pat where she just does a little bit of a jink with her step and goes to shuffle the ball a little bit, just enough for the defender to think that she's going to have a crack at herself and for them to be stuck a little bit on her, creating a bit of space for her winger.
Yeah, I think Kira's a little bit slow with the check and release there, which put a bit of pressure on her.
Giving Ali Brigginshaw another difficult conversion attempt. It's coming back. Does it have the legs? Flags are up and she quietens. Along with Clark and Teitzel. Manzelman out of dummy half. Manzelman gets the job done. She goes past Ferguson. She goes through Clark. Emma Manzelman.
Hey, it's working for her.
So the crowd shows its
Decision under review.
thought about this review. They wanted one of their favourite daughters to be given the try on the spot.
As she's attempting to ground the ball, Emma Manzelman's left hand comes away from the ball, meaning she does not maintain possession, which is a knock-on. We have a decision.
Oh no, Emma's about to have one taken away.
And still hasn't fixed the hair.
Okay.
She's a former national swimming champion, now a very good rugby league player, but not a try scorer yet today.
We'll be back on the... Thank you, mate.
Lena Dutzy getting the ball away. They're not done yet, Brisbane. They're eyeing 40 points. Denman, the inside play, Brigginshaw finding Maddock. Good tackle, Fran Goldthorpe. Brigginshaw, Ali Brigginshaw, the captain career's over. She's enjoying this Brisbane performance in North Queensland territory, and she'll kick from in front to make it 40 points to 12.
Set it up earlier with a little inside ball to Hayley Maddock. Sort of knew that was coming. Mooka was a little bit tired and lazy in the middle there. She's done a lot of work, so they did well to capitalise off the back of that. Right foot step back into the middle of the field. Mooka a little bit tired as well, but also Shania Power retreating back from this tackle here, turned her back to the ball, and they were just outdone for numbers. Easy peasy for Ali Brigginshaw.
For Kylie Hilda, Origin coach, New South Wales. Now you're not in the grandstand trying to shut Ali Brigginshaw down. Can you sit back and enjoy this veteran doing what she does best?
It was just great vision from Ali.
Don't yell out anything to Ali Brigginshaw. Since then, she hasn't missed a conversion, and she scored a try.
But we have time on Fox League to celebrate the Brisbane Broncos. They've bounced back for their first win of 2023, scoring 8 tries to 2 and prevailing 40 points to 12.